Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, as you can see, we are in Honkai Star Rail, and I usually post Genshin after I post a Honkai video, but this time I'm gonna post a Honkai video for the second time in a row, simply because of the fact that I'm still not finished with the video that I'm making in Genshin, and I want it to be good, and I want to have everything done there. So, and I do not want to lose my posting and uploading videos streak. So we will be posting a Honkai Star Rail video today. Okay, this is the situation. And other than that, if any of you guys that are watching this video watch my Genshin videos, the video is going to be coming out soon, so don't worry about it. Probably it might even come out before my posting deadline comes around, so don't worry about that. I will post it soon. I just want to have everything done. But anyways, as you probably can tell by the title in this video, we will be building Welt in Honkai Star Rail. Now, he is a character I always have him around on my team. I don't know, I like playing with him. He's definitely not the best character when it comes to damage, and I know that there's that a lot of players have issues with the fact that certain characters are kind of useless after some time. But at the end of the day, I don't really care about that. I just like to, use characters that I like, and that's it. So in today's video, I will be building him because I need more nicely built characters in Honkai Star Rail. Now, thankfully making this video did not take me that long, so I'm very happy about that. I also was kind of recording it, I don't know, just for a couple of days, simply because I did not want to use all of my TRAILBLAZE power, if you get what I'm saying. I still wanted to have some left, so it's gonna be basically kind of in parts, recordings from different days, but you probably will not be able to tell. Now, first things first, obviously, I just decided to take care of his relics, because I had a really good relic for him, and as you can see, I'm trying to level up that relic. When it comes to his relics, I did try to farm them quite a long time ago, but in the end I kind of forgot about farming stuff for him, and obviously since I already started making videos in Honkai Star Rail, I decided that I'm gonna just record me building him. Other than that, I definitely also want to start making a series where I build the 4 stars, because I do not have that many supports in that game, so that's definitely something that I want to take care of in the future. Also, I'm really happy that I started recording Honkai Star Rail, simply because of the fact that if I'm not able to put out a Genshin video in time, I can always fall back on Honkai and just record something there, since obviously the TRAILBLAZE power, you have a lot more TRAILBLAZE power than you have resin, so you're able to do more in a short period of time than on Genshin, and I hope that gets changed in the future, because it's getting kind of annoying that you have to wait 26 hours for the resin to replenish. But obviously this is not a Genshin video. I have my complaints to that game. As for this one, I don't really have any complaints, to be honest, other than the fact that I really do not like farming materials for the traces, but that's a totally other topic or anything like that. And also I'm going to talk about what I decided to do for him and his traces in this video, because I did it a little bit differently than in the previous 2 videos that I posted. But anyways, now it's time to get to actually building him, and the first thing that we do that we're gonna do, that we always do, is level him up and ascend him to the highest, well, not possible level anymore, because the highest possible level right now is 80. But none of my other characters are level 80, and I feel like I'm just gonna do it on my own time, or I'm gonna make a series where I perfect my character's builds in the future or whatever. But yeah, I did 2 runs. I leveled him up. I just decided to level him up to level 70 because that's what the other that's what other characters are leveled up at, and that's how I'm gonna leave it. I do not need him to be level 80 right now. I'd much prefer my other characters to be level 80, and I do have to admit I was also being a little bit lazy while recording this video, but that's besides the point. It's time to get into the light cone. Now, I was a little bit confused, and right now I'm realizing that I could have changed his light cone, because I have two light cones that he could use, which one of them is this one, and the second one is this one, the one with the guy in the purple hair, the boundless Cario. I don't know how to say that, I think. Anyways, yeah, so I'm thinking I could have given him the other one now, but I feel like it doesn't really matter right now. I might change it in the future. That might be quite useful, to be honest. I just wanted to, finish building him already, since he is like constantly on my team, and he's my only 5-star imaginary damage character. So I definitely wanted to take care of that pretty fast, and also I do not want to fall behind my posting deadline, so I was kind of rushing in while I was recording the video. The first clips are like from other days, so I was just kind of chilling, but later on in the video I was like, okay, well, just yeah. Now this is where my hell started, kind of, because of these materials are also the same materials that you need to use for his traces, and like I said before, I don't like farming those materials simply because it takes a long time to get a good amount of them. And yeah, I don't know, maybe if I wasn't doing everything in one day, then maybe I would have a different opinion, but at this time I don't know, I like to get everything done just in one day. I don't like to log in and do stuff like, I don't know, every single day or every like 2 days. And yeah, so for his traces, I decided to not level them up to the highest possible level, simply because of the fact that he is not that important of a character. Like, he isn't going to be doing that much damage, although I'm pretty satisfied with the damage that he was doing in the showcase. I'm also gonna get into his damage a little bit later on in the video. So yeah, he's not that important of a character, to be honest. Boothill and Genuine do more damage than he does. He is kind of on my team, like, just to kind of help me, and I also do enjoy his playstyle. I noticed that I really like characters that can, hit all the enemies like at the same time than just like one single enemy at a time. So I feel like that's also one of the reasons why I want him to be on my team.
waters of oblivion. Time to twirl. Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Okay, so as you could have seen, we were in the Echo of War, farming some other traces materials for Welt, and now we're not gonna take care of his traces in this video like 100%, but we are going to come back into, you know, leveling them up a little bit later on in the video. For now, we're going to finish everything that we can and want to finish, and then we're gonna get into farming these relics. I did not feel like building him to his like best self, like getting everything like amazing for him. I just wanted to perfect his build, since he has been quite helpful, but he's not that important of a character in my team as of right now. I don't have that many great characters, and I definitely need to focus on some 4-star characters in the future. But I don't know. He is overall, I think he is a good character. Also, my standards for characters' damage are kind of low in Honkai, especially. Simply because of the fact that I haven't been playing the game for that long, and I don't really care for my characters to do like crazy amounts of damage. Like, obviously I use other people's characters and they do like, I don't know, 500k damage sometimes or something like that, and that's really nice to see. But I feel like I have characters that are not able to do the same things as those other characters. But obviously I did get pretty close with Boot Hill, so I'm I'm really happy about that. For Welt, I did not have like really high expectations for his damage. I thought that like he would do like 10k max. And I don't know, I was positively surprised. Not like crazily surprised, but I was surprised. I was really happy about the damage that he did. Now, when it comes to his relics, I farmed them a couple of times, and I wasn't really getting anywhere. Like, I got a couple of okay pieces, but they were not good. So I did definitely use a couple of I did kind of go the easier way out, like 2 or 3 times, simply because of the fact that I don't know, like I said, I was feeling lazy. I'm still feeling a little lazy. If I don't sound very energetic during this video, then I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening to me. So yeah. For his hands pieces, I feel like I kind of wanted to try out every single one that I got to see what will each one of them give me. simply because I did not know at this point in the video whether I wanted to for him to go mostly into crit rate or mostly into crit damage, like what I was lacking the most. I also did know that farming his body piece, a good body piece for him, will be quite hard. So I wanted to kind of figure out which direction I want to go into with him, because, you know, I also did not really check the substats at this point in the video, so I didn't know. But when I got the hands piece with the crit rate as a substat, I decided to go in and craft him a body piece, and I feel like I did it very strategically, because in my mind, like, I kind of knew that it's more likely for me to get a, like, for it to go into crit damage more as a substat than if it were ever to go into like crit rate as a substat, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I did it very strategically. If I had crit rate as a substat and crit damage as a main stat, I probably would not have been able to get that much as much crit rate as I would have been as I got crit damage, basically. But now we are getting into the part of the video where we are farming for his planar sphere and the link rope. Now, this is also what I kind of struggled with. Like, yeah, I got an imaginary damage boost planar sphere on my second run. Okay, but it was bad. It did not have good substats or anything like that. Getting a good link rope, I feel like it wasn't that hard, but I honestly can't remember if I like crafted it or not. We're gonna have to see together in this video, because obviously I'm doing the voiceovers. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen in a second. My memory is my memory is good, but it's pretty bad sometimes. Oh yeah, no, okay, so now I think I know now. I did not craft the link rope. I know now. So yeah, that's that. The planar sphere, you're gonna see what I did with the planar sphere. To be honest, I'm not very satisfied with it, but what can I do, you know? Okay, so after I finished leveling up the relics, I decided that I'm gonna go back into leveling up the traces, and I wanted to level up his single attack, and I want you guys to watch closely, okay? Because this was before the showcase even happened, right? Before I did everything that I wanted with him, and as you could have seen if you paid attention, he did 20k with his ult. So I was genuinely very surprised that he was able to do so much, because I thought that he would do like 10, 15k max, and to see 20k, it's a very great sight to be seen. But anyways, as you can see, it's time to get into the showcase. But first, I'm going to show you guys his build. His crit rate to crit damage ratio is, I'd say it's pretty good. The crit rate could be a little bit higher, but I'm not complaining. I think I did a pretty good job. You guys already know what's going on with the relics and the light cone. I told you that I was wondering whether I should change it. His headpiece, pretty good. His hands piece, I think it's okay. I don't think it's as good as the headpiece. The headpiece is definitely the best piece that we have gotten out of all of the pieces. Maybe except the body piece, but the body piece, we obviously created it, so that's why it's great. His foot piece, his feet piece, also pretty good. A lot of crit damage, which I really appreciate. Some break effect, and yeah, his planar sphere, I think it's the worst relic that we have on him as of right now. And the link rope, I gave him a break effect one because I've seen that like some people use a break effect link rope for him, and it was the best link rope for him that I had available, so that's why I used them. And he does quite nice damage with it. Of course, I do probably need to get his crit rate and crit damage maybe a little bit higher, but I feel like I'm gonna be able to do it very easily after I change out his light cone. But as you can see right here, we are doing the showcase now. This is the issue, like I obviously took Acheron with me, who I don't have on my account originally, just to make this a little bit easier for myself. He didn't have that many moments during this showcase where he actually crit, so that's how I know that I probably need to like work on it. But he did 35k with his ult while fighting this boss, so I was very satisfied with the outcome. But I'm gonna leave you guys for a little bit just so that you guys can watch the showcase in peace, and I'm gonna come back a little bit later to say what I think about his building process, the damage that he did, and all of the other stuff. So I hope you enjoy watching this showcase. Okay, so after the showcase, I do have to say that I'm pretty satisfied with the way that I built him. Like I said before, my expectations were not that high. I did not know that he would be able to do 35k damage at one point, so I'm very happy about that. I'm very satisfied. Overall, his building process was kind of easy and fast, and it took me like maybe less than 2 hours to actually fully build him. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was the exact amount of Trailblaze power that I spent on building him, and that amount is 1,840 Trailblaze power overall to give him a decent build. I'm saying decent simply because of his planar sphere. His planar sphere is the, like, I don't know, the worst piece in his whole like relic set and all that stuff. So I may need to exchange it in the future. But as of right now, I feel like I'm pretty done with building him, and since we are approaching the end of this video, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoy watching this video, and if you did, you can always leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and yeah, see you next time.